Hi, I'm Cara Johnson. I did my civics learning project with Y Reads at Kings Park Trail Elementary School, and it was a great overall experience. Basically, whenever we went there from 3:15 to 4:15, we would have a session with two different groups or just two different people, like two 30-minute sessions. I would usually have one or two people in each session. So we wouldn't read to them, they would read to us, and they would need help sounding out words or just different things like that. So basically in the session they would read you a book, and then the second part they would do sight word games. So that was the more fun and exciting part because you didn't have to read the whole time. So basically the kids didn't like to read to you because they would get frustrated, or they wouldn't know a lot of the words that were on the page. Some kids would look at the picture and guess what word it actually was. I had one kid just get like really frustrated with himself because he didn't know a lot of the words. If you were in like a group of two, there would be maybe one kid who was really trying hard and one kid who was just like slacking off if they had to read together. But in different instances, I used labeled praise. I used Premack and Premack principle. Those were the two learning theories I used the most. With the first one I said was not the Premack principle, but labeled praise. With that, I would tell the kids, okay, look, we're gonna read. They would be like, oh, I don't want to read this so long and all this stuff. But I would tell them, look, if you read this, the faster you read it, the quicker we're gonna be done, and you're gonna learn a lot more. And then I would say, okay, there was these two boys and they did not want to read it all. So I told them if they finish this book, then they could play the popcorn game. Actually, this is an example of the Premack principle. I said if they read the book, then they can play the popcorn game. Like, first you eat your vegetables, then you know, that type thing. So we would finish the book, and then we did the fun game at the end if they did a good job. And then for the labeled praise, there was one boy, he was like acting out a little bit because I feel like he felt like he wasn't a good reader, but he actually was once he just like put his mind to it. So he was like acting out a bit, and I was patient with him. I was like telling him to calm down and not showing him any attention when he acted out. But when he read well, I would just really encourage him and tell him like, you're doing a great job, like keep reading, and just different things like that. I think this experience was great for me. I really do like working with kids, even though this isn't education or psychology isn't the field that I'm going into. I would really love to go back and volunteer and help the kids actually really learn how to read. And I just feel, well, the supervisor told me, if you ever want to come back, like for more volunteering, like more than welcome. But I really think I had an impact on the kids in that the encouragement I gave them really helped them have more confidence in themselves and things like that when they read. So, anyway, they were all good results, and I do feel like I had an impact on the kids in some way, even though I wasn't there for a long time. So, yeah. Thank you, and bye.